Hey yo, King Fight News. The PBC just struck a new deal with Fox and Showtime. And we're gonna take a deeper look as to what the details are of this whole agreement. Al Heyman, I guess he's done it again. King Fight News. More on this. Alright, so shout out to Ring TV. Even boxing scene had to fucking pay homage. Reported that Fox will grant PBC a $50 million budget to produce cards on Fox and FS1. This new deal will provide PBC with another platform for an organization that represents well over 100 boxers. It also affords Fox programming in a combat sport after the network lost its rights to UFC's non-pay-per-view events, as UFC also hit up a new deal with ESPN. So this right here is unprecedented. No other promoter has been able to take advantage of basic cable like Al Heyman has. Point blank. He brought boxing back to regular television. And a lot of people, I told them, you know, what Eddie Hearn is doing is such a minute accomplishment. He's really ripping off Bob Arum. But he hooked up with this UK version company that happens to have this streaming platform. And, you know, for Eddie Hearn, you know, according to him, he's getting all this money. He's surpassing Showtime and HBO. Yet where's all the networks that want to put your fighters on regular basic television, you know? Where are those phone calls from Fox? Oh, that's a thing of the past. No, Eddie. No, Eddie. You know, and you know, shout out to what the Zone's doing. They're investing in boxing. They're putting their money where they believe the eyes might be there to watch the sport, you know? A lot of people see boxing as a growing sport, and here comes Fox turning into a big player after being, you know, when's the last time you saw a fight on Fox? My goodness, that's a great network to be on. It's literally where the casual fan, that's where you're going to get all of these dudes. It's on Fox. It's the second broadcast agreement PBC has announced in less than a week. And that's a game changer. That is breaking, shattering boundaries, and really paving a way for other promoters to really have a legitimate product. You know, I'm talking about the real promoters. Look at Bob Arum. Look at what he's done with ESPN. Unfortunately, Golden Boy hasn't had that kind of success with ESPN. You know, I know they have some type of show on there, but it's nothing compared to what Top Rank is doing over there. You know, Golden Boys, they're putting shit on for free on fucking Facebook. So I can't hate on Golden Boy either, except for the fact that they don't really have enough great content. Whenever you see a fucking Golden Boy fight, it's on ESPN Latino or some shit. Like it's on some fucking other network in Latino. It's like, okay. I mean, that's all good, but you know, is it really hitting the masses? Absolutely not. Right? That's more of catering to a certain market. That's what Golden Boy does. Unfortunately, it's absolutely true. I mean, how many Golden Boy fighters are not Latin? Just in general. In general, like how many top Golden Boy fighters are not Latino? And if there's a there's always a couple. It's always a couple, but you know, Canelo's really number one over there. They got Lucas Matisse. I mean, I'm trying to think about Golden Boy fighters. There's not a handful. There's not like that many. I know he's got a solid roster. He's got Abner Mares, right? He's got. Wait, does he have Abner? Maybe he does. He used to have Abner. I know he used to have Abner Mares. Maybe not anymore, right? Because Abner is he's with the PBC as well. I think they have John Molina. Fuck, man. Golden Boy fighters, man. Not a whole lot of them that really get pushed out there. Jaime Munguia is another one. I mean, shit, who's really left with Oscar these days? Ryan Garcia? Fucking Ryan Garcia, man. I don't know. It is what it is. But look, hey, shout out to Al Heyman. Shout out to the PBC. This is some real legitimate breaking news here. Showtime regularly televises fights that exclusively feature PBC boxers, including WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Mikey Garcia, and onwards, man. It's basically a who's who. And Fox has also aired several Wilder fights, so, hey, more bear for the PBC. They're continuing to do great things. And haters like Eddie Hearn. I'll bring it up because Eddie Hearn has said PBC is losing tons of money. Oh, it's not the same like it was a couple years ago. Oh, they're losing money. How many times have I heard that from Eddie Hearn? Oh, it's not a success. Oh, just wait till you see the Zone. And look at the Zone's first real card they put together in the US. Just look at that. And I recommend everybody to compare that card to the card we got to see on the first PBC debut. And look at the fighters on that main event. It wasn't no fucking Jesse Vargas versus Thomas Delorme. It was calibers ahead. It was a real main event. Keith one-time Thurman versus Robert Guerrero in what was an excellent fight. It was really a breaking out moment for Keith Thurman, where he could really come out and beat somebody that gave Floyd Mayweather a fairly tough fight. It was but Keith Thurman, he had to go through some adversity. It seemed like he lost, I think, either the 11th or 12th round. And Guerrero came on late, if I remember correctly. And that was a great fight. That was a great fight for boxing. And I haven't seen another promoter really put those great fights out there so early on. I mean, Top Rank, I'll give Top Rank all the credit in the world, because they put on Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn on ESPN. And that's another one where you give Top Rank massive respect. Who else is doing what Al Heyman and Bob Arum is doing right now? I can't even include Eddie Hearn in that. I can't even. And you talk all that bullshit. If Eddie Hearn came with a different approach, he might have been able to snag an Adrian Bronner or a Gervonta Davis. Especially when Gervonta Davis had some heat with Floyd Mayweather. That would have been a really opportune time for Eddie Hearn to get his foot in the door. But hey, is Eddie Hearn paying attention to those things? I would think so, but I would think Eddie Hearn's listening into what we're fucking saying, and that's how he figures this shit out. I don't know. You guys tell me. E-King Fight News, PBC Premier Boxing Champions just made some real history. They're getting $50 million from Fox to put on fights. And that's not even... So Al Heyman can top that up however he wants, but he's got $50 million. And that's what? Is that not... How what's the time frame? The new commitment, which reportedly will include 10 shows on Fox and at least 12 additional FS1 telecasts, will go in effect in December. Wow. 10 shows on Fox and 12 FS1 telecasts. So the FS1s would be really the mid-tier fights. Those are like, it's going to be like, in my opinion, I don't want to bring up like ESPN Friday Night Fights, but it's going to be the lesser tier sort of fights. It's going to be maybe like the Zab Judas versus, a young upstart, up-and-coming guy. That kind of a fight. A crossroads fights, veterans, the Andre Berto, Victor Ortiz, random matchup, two guys past their prime, Devin Alexander, Victor Ortiz. Those kind of, quote-unquote throwaway fights. That's what you're going to get on the FS1. And for the Fox cards, that's your opportunity to make it a big headline statement fight. A real must-see sporting event. Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman. What Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. Errol Spence versus, Sean Porter want to step up, take that smoke. Could be Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. That's the kind of matchups we want to see. But you guys let me know, King Fight News, man. And we can keep on rolling too, but I'm gonna say peace for now. Y'all know what it is. Smash the like button, guys. And subscribe to the channel. You already know.